Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. It's so funny that I've destroyed everyone's Wednesday evening. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought I was giving you all a treat. I'm giving you a responsibility. Bye, Mythica. Good luck on your performance in only 2 hours. This was a. Aw, thank you, Kira. That's very kind. Hi, James. Hi, Minri. Hi, Kira. Hi, Deadsec. 40 is pretty good. Thank you, James. But I think Minri's got to be at like 130 now. No, it's just, people hop in and say, "You interrupted my supernatural for this?" Well, yeah, I guess. Step aside, Sam and Dean. Jack and Dean. What are their names? Just messing with VTuber things. 113, actually? That's crazy. You're welcome. I plan on sticking on for a much longer time. Yippee! Thank you, Mythica. Um, yeah. So, kind of a funny story. Um, I, so, I thought I had tomorrow. Don't you dare disrespect the Dean Winchester. What about Sam? They're a duo.
Larnix says I thought I could get an extra day without hearing your annoying fucking voice. I guess I have to listen to it today.
Uh-huh.
Aida. You're an intellectual lightweight, hack.
Well, we all knew that. We all know that I'm punching up in terms of my intellect. Sam's a little bitch boy. Oh, I didn't know that. We've got some supernatural flame going on. Um, I thought I was gonna have tomorrow. And then we were gonna leave on Friday for camping stuff. And then I was gonna be gone for the weekend, so I couldn't stream on the weekend. So I was like, oh well, I'll do like a little bonus stream to make up for missing on the weekend, and I'm like, I can do that on Thursday. Ads, unfortunate. I thought I could do it on Thursday, and then just like a bombarding of things happened. The reason that I'm speaking more quietly is because there are people over at the house right now, and I can't let them hear me what I'm saying downstairs while I'm streaming. Um, I thought that today was just going to be a chill day, and then tomorrow I could stream instead of Friday. And then we had like three things happen today. Whoa, 14 months. Oh my gosh. Minri, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 14 months. Got sent into ad jail. Ah! You're like, what happened? I'm so not used to this. You're back? Okay, good. Welcome back. I'm glad you didn't get sucked into that vortex. Terrifying. What happened to Sister Sketches? She had a big day. So I think she's napping. Resubbed and refreshed. Heck yeah, that's what we like to hear. Um so we like went out today, and then people came over today. And then tomorrow we're going to the city. We're gonna like eat with some family members, and then we're gonna go help some family members move. And then because we're helping them move, they're treating us to like rock climbing. So we're going for a meal, and then moving, and then rock climbing. And all of this was sprung on me literally today. So I was like, okay, I've got nothing on Monday. Wednesday. I've got nothing on Thursday. I'll just take Wednesday as like a casual day, and then instead of streaming on Friday, I'll stream on Thursday. Perfect. And then it's like, boom, two things on Wednesday, that day's gone. Boom, three things on Thursday, that day's gone. And then Friday, I'm not home anymore. So I was like, oh no, what do I do? And so there are people over right now. So you may at some point hear laughing and yelling from other people. Just pretend that you can't hear that, okay? And then tomorrow I will not be home to stream. So this was the only time that I could carve out. Messing with V Connect, making it so that I do a face when the item hits my head. That's so cute. That's so fun. I want to do that. Ew, social expectations. I know, right? I thought I could just be like, "Nuh-uh, I'm not going," but people need help moving. When they can't move themselves, I feel bad saying "nuh-uh," so I'm gonna help them. Hello, Mr. Aiden. Hello, Luke. Welcome back. So good to see you. I hope y'all enjoyed Sister Sketches. Ow! It was quite a fun time. And I was like, beforehand, thinking to myself, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not gonna be crazy, and chat's gonna behave themselves because my sister's here. And then you guys immediately started outing me, and you're like, "Did you know that Aiden has a female?" Ow, ow. Like, did you know that Aiden has a female version? Did you know that Aiden's a femboy? We think Aiden's an egg, and my sister's sitting there like, huh? You guys did that. You guys did that. Having issues making it go back to normal after large node controls like coding the whole thing. Oh wow. Wait, so you just bought VConnect straight up? Isn't it kind of expensive? It's like $30. That's for leaving us. You know what? I deserve it. And this stream is for leaving you guys. This is a apology stream saying I'm sorry that I'm going camping. But I would stream if I could. We're going backcountry camping, which means we're going to be in the middle of the woods. So if I'm not back for Tuesday, it's because I got eaten by a bear. But please remember me and trust that I put up a good fight. I'm going to be leaving on Friday morning. So definitely won't be able to stream on Friday. Very sorry. And I think I'm going to be coming back on Sunday, but it's a 6-hour drive. And then that's not even including, like, it's a 6-hour drive from where I live to where the people I'm going with live. And then it's going to be even more hours from there to the campsite. So Sunday's going to be like an entire day of driving. And I'm probably not even going to be back in time for Sunday stream. But worst case scenario, I will be back for Tuesday. And I had said previously, oh, someone has a birthday on Tuesday, so maybe I can't make it. I don't think I will be doing anything for that birthday. So a tentative, I should be able to stream on Tuesday as well. So that's the schedule. Take the weekend off. Alanix, you don't have to hear my annoying voice anymore. My intellectually inferior streams. And then Tuesday, you're subjected to me once again. You totally misunderstood your audience. I actually did. I thought that, well, the thing is, you guys are always doing bits, and then when I say something serious, like when I was talking about how we had to put my dog down, you guys were all like, oh, I'm so sorry, and you like locked in and were being really nice, and so I was expecting for when my sister showed up that you guys would be the same, but you were like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna be insane. We're gonna tell your sister that you're a gay little femboy. I can't believe y'all. I also tried VBridger, but I couldn't get it to detect my face, so I refunded it until I can find solutions for Linux. Oh yeah. I think I'd heard things about VBridger not being online like all the time for Linux. Like sometimes it didn't work. Aiden graduation stream when? Wait, graduation from VTubing? Wait, I thought it was called a graduation when a VTuber like stops working with a company. And you know, like when you're with like oh, I can't even think of the name now. When you're with a company and you leave the company, it's called graduating, right? I swear you're always camping. When did I I don't know. I mean, my family's very white, so we do be camping. But I don't know if we do it that much. Is this because I have a YouTube video on it? So it sounds like I'm camping all the time? Oh, it can mean you're not streaming anymore? I didn't know that. Genuinely, I did not know that. That's sad. I I like graduating meaning that you've become an independent and you're not a part of a company anymore rather than like you're done streaming, cuz to me that's retiring. Graduating from streaming makes it sound like cuz graduating is usually a good thing, right? You're like, "Ah, I'm finally done with that." That makes it sound like graduating from streaming is like, "Thank goodness I don't have to do that shit anymore." But yeah, I'd been following VConnect, so I wanted to get it. Plus, since it's on stream, it should fix my raid and bits not working issue. Oh, did you have that issue with tits? I completely forgot about that. I did, and it was confirmed a Linux issue. Oh, I see. That's unfortunate. But it's kind of awesome that you have this now you can use instead. Yeah, like your sister showing up is quote unquote something serious. I just, the reason that I said that was to illustrate that when necessary, y'all can lock in and be nice and cordial. So I assumed the same would happen uh when my sister showed up, but honestly, I think you guys read the vibe and was like, "Nah, Sister Sketches is goofy." So we're going to be unhinged. And I asked her, I was like, "What did you think? Did you enjoy streaming? Was it fun?" And she was like, "Yes, I liked it." And I was like, "Okay, good." So, Sister Sketches may return in Avengers Endgame. It might just be when I hop in. Yeah, that's very fair. That is very fair. I'm going camping. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I've been streaming for over a year. And last August, I went with my friends on a camping trip. So no, you're right. I did go on a camping trip while I was streaming already. So we're doing that again this year. That's next weekend. This weekend I'm going camping with Sister Sketches and with some other folks, some other friends as well. 11 months, 25 days. Almost a whole year of this fuckboy. Okay, Dead Sec, you can call me a lot of things. I think fuckboy is probably bottom of the list. What's the opposite of that? A heck boy? A no frick boy? No frills? No fricks? Plus, I set stuff up so it changes scenes with me. So if I move my model around, it'll stay where I set it up on different OBS scenes. Okay, if I'm understanding this right, that's really nice. Because with tits, they have it so you can you can set it so that it only throws stuff from one angle, or you can turn off specific angles. So, like for me, you can't throw stuff from the right side of the screen because you won't see it. But that also means uh when I move myself to the left side of the screen, tits doesn't throw stuff from the right side of the screen no matter what. So it sounds like VConnect, ow. Yeah, like that. Thanks Luke for illustrating. um it sounds like VConnect is a lot more flexible, which is really cool. 1 year. Heck yeah, Luke. Crazy. Has it really been that long? I guess. It really doesn't feel that long to me, though. I'm currently playing the hardest difficulty of PS4 Spider-Man. Okay, wait. PS4 is the Miles Morales one, right? That's the goated Spider-Man game. Miles Morales is my goat, my favorite Spider-Man. Opposite of fuckboy, absolute giga chat of the universe? Oh, so I guess that's me. I was testing a throw to see if I figured it out, and we both got hit at the same time, so I thought there was a stutter in the sound. I'm throwing off all of Minri's tests. Miles Morales and the first one. Wait, but Miles Morales is the second one. You're playing both of them? Which one are you playing? The first or the second? I'm so confused. I found a delay node, so I got the expression to work. Oh my gosh, there's nodes? It really is like coding and programming. That's crazy. Oh, you are playing the first one. Okay. Aiden, guess what happened today? Did you find $20 on the ground? And you returned it to its rightful owner, and you're like, "Excuse me, sir, I think this is yours." And you hand them the 20, and they're like, "This has been a test, and you passed. Here's $1 billion." And then did they give you $1 billion? That's my guess as to what happened to you today. No, sadly nothing that exciting. A solar eclipse. Yeah, that's true. There's a solar eclipse and a meteor shower and northern lights happening in the same day, which apparently only happens every like 80 years, which is crazy. Luke, thank you for the stretch. I whilst stretch out my body, my legs. Lego my egos. Ugh. Um, There's a whole node manager, but there's a wizard for simple things like throwing something or rain. Oh, okay, so like hotkeys, like they program it for you. That's nice. Oh, my legs. People can also export stuff they've built and share them. Oh, so it's like open source? Wait, VConnect is open source? That's so cool. Because if you can program it, I know there are going to be people who spend loads of time figuring out how to do fun stuff and then just posting it online so you can snag it. That's actually really cool. I would love to see a screenshot, Minry. Not really open source, but community driven, so it's very similar. Yeah, still, that's really awesome. Stretch that bod? I am. I still am. I'm stretching them Legos. Hi, PUBG. Welcome in. How are you? Do you have fitness goals? I'm trying to work on making mine. Um, I have very abstract fitness goals. Like lots of people are like, I'm trying to lose X amount of weight, or I'm trying to work out X amount of times a week or something. I guess I do that. But I'm not like trying to put on a specific amount of muscle. My workout goals are just stay active. So like it's pretty simple, but I'm trying to walk every day. I have a little walking pad so that even when I can't go outside because it's raining or like frozen because we live in Canada, um, on days where I can't go outside, I can still use my walking pad while I'm editing shorts or something, um, or playing Windcraft. um, and I'm trying to get like an hour to an hour and a half of walking in every day, and then also 3 times a week I have a little exercise like roster where it's squat press till failure, then it's curls, bicep curls till failure, um rows until failure, push-ups until failure, and then a minute long plank. But I've noticed that it's difficult for me to go until failure because once I start getting a little bit tired, I want to give up. And so I usually only do like a couple more. But for some reason, if I give myself a goal, I like try harder. So if it's just go until failure, my brain is basically telling me that's go until you're tired. So as soon as I get tired, my brain's like stop now and I have to really force through it. But if I'm like I have to get to 10, it's a lot easier for me to push through and get to 10. So what I do now, and I don't know if this is better or not, I do 10 of each, so 10 squat press, curls, uh what's it called? Rows, push-ups and then a minute plank, and then I do it again. I do 10 more. So I do 2 sets of 10 of everything. But I don't know if that's as good, because I think the reason behind working out until failure is that your muscles do it all at once and they get really fatigued. And then once, building muscle is breaking your muscles. You have to break your muscles down to build them up. So if I'm only tiring them out a little bit by doing 10 and then waiting and doing it again, it's maybe not the same effect as doing it until I literally can't anymore. That might, doing it until failure might build more muscle, which is kind of what I want to do. Like if I were to get anything out of exercise, I would want to build a little bit more muscle. But it's also just to stay lean, stay limber, stay healthy, make sure that my joints still work when I'm older, which is why I'm trying to do a lot of walking. About to eat breakfast? Heck yeah. Send a pic of the nodes for throwing something. On the top is the expression edition I added. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's crazy. This looks like you're making a video game, literally. That is wild. If anyone could do it, though, it's you. I believe that. I'm sleepy. Definitely has a much nicer UI than tits. Yeah, heck yeah. It's also got something where you can connect with VTube Studio and it overlays your avatar within VConnect itself, so you only need one capture source instead of both. Oh, wait, so you don't have to have VTube Studio active? You can just have VConnect and it does both? That's actually really nice, I won't lie. And it's Steam, so easier updates, yeah. Yeah, so a little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of walking. I'm just if I were to improve my gym, my
Lude
home
Extras
gym.
says you never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never anoint me in oil. Never write me a novel. Never poison the mojitos of my enemy. Aeaeaeaes.
Oh no. I'm so sorry I don't understand the reference. Welcome, Index. How's it going? How you doing? Oh, I am hearing tits. I thought I was losing my mind. Yes, sorry. For those of you unfamiliar, tits stands for Twitch Integrated Throwing System. That's how you chuck stuff at my head. And they just named it that because they're hilarious. I'm fine. Better now that you're here. Oh, stop. Stop it, you. If I were to improve my home gym, I would want heavier dumbbells because I only have 15s right now. And it's helpful with like muscular endurance to do a lot of reps of smaller weight, but I do want to build muscle. And ow! And building muscle is better if you have a couple reps of heavier weight. So if I got like 30-pound weights instead of 15, and I did like 8 of them instead of, 12 to 20 15-pound curls. So that's probably where I would improve next. But dumbbells are expensive. They average about $2 per pound. So if I wanted one 30-pound dumbbell, it would be $60. If I wanted two 30-pound dumbbells, it would be $120. I'm like, holy, surely I can just like fill a jug of milk with lead and then do lift that, right? I'm trying to finish reading this book before I head over to Sarah's. Dungeon Crawler Carl? Dungeon Crawler Carl? You don't need them. You need them both active. You just don't need them both in OBS. Oh, I see. No, it's okay, Minri. I think it's cool. I feel like if the singer made a full version of that song, it'd have a grip on the animation community. I'm terrible now that Aiden is here. So sorry. Terribly sorry. I just found out I can train an AI with my Twitch chats. Yeah, no, luckily for y'all, I turned that off. So your chats will not be training AI, which is horrible. I can't believe they would do that. Carl's Doomsday Scenario book 2 in the series. Oh, it's so good. I'm enjoying it so much. Most things I just use the wizard for, but I built the scenes and made nodes to move my avatar's physical position in VTube Studio so that when I change scene in OBS, it changes where it throws from and to and moves the avatar so I don't have to worry about moving the avatar. That is very nice. That is very convenient. I would love to figure out how to do that as well. But I don't really want to fork up the cash for VConnect right now. Salty Dog, welcome. I'm doing very well. How are you? Yeah, it's really expensive, Luke. Reject dumbbells, embrace jugs of cement. Truly. Truly. Dex is just trying to get auto-modded at this point. How long can milk usually last in the fridge? Couple weeks? But did y'all know that expiration dates are just fully made up? I thought there was science behind an expiration date. Behind when milk goes bad. Apparently, it's just some people in a room and they're like, this milk is 1 day old. Sip, tastes good. This milk is 2 days old. Sip, still tastes good. And then they get to like 2 weeks. And then they're like, sip, nope, tastes a little funky. So we'll do best before 2 weeks for your milk. And that's how they decided it. So your judgment on whether or not something is overdue is literally just as valid as the best before date on the milk itself. It's crazy. If you ever get it, let me know and I can share any knowledge I've gained. Yeah, I appreciate that, Minry. Thank you. I will definitely let you know. What they expect as a reaction. OMG, yes, I can finally make my chat help our AI overlords. This is exactly what I wanted in my Christmas stockings. Yeah, so true. They're like, thank you, Lord Amazon. Allow me to bend the knee so you can bless me with more AI garbage, telling me to put glue on pizza and jump off a bridge. Had an unintended 5-hour nap thanks to one of my cats. That's the best, though. That's the best. See, you feel bad when you have a 5-hour nap just on your own accord. You're like, oh, I've been so unproductive. But when a cat is sleeping on you, you're like, well, what was I supposed to do? Move the cat? No, obviously not. So 5-hour nap it is. It's the only option. And then you get to have a 5-hour nap cuddling with the kitty. And you also don't have the burden of productivity. It's truly a win-win. No, I am training AI to be horny and evil. It's already evil. You just need to make it horny. Does it say expire or best before? My milk says best before. I thought AI was already horny and evil. No, just evil. Well, actually, some AI is very horny. But it's because it's made to be that way. Everything is made up, Aiden. That's how we start functioning. So true. Too true. Just like currency. It's something agreed upon. But I mean, like, made up in an even more made up way, you feel me? Why did they add AI training automatically turned on? Like, that should be something you turn on if you choose to. Like, bro, yes, exactly. I think I said that in the Discord, or at least in somebody's Discord, where I was like, I cannot believe that they turn it on by default and don't tell you. Thanks for the transparency, Amazon. Like, I'm sure that they put it in fine print at the bottom of a 10,000 page document so that legally they can say, oh, you accepted the terms and conditions. You should know that that's turned off. So, like, you probably can't take them to court. But come on, let's be real. If they wanted to be transparent, they could like put out a video because people actually watch those and be like, hey, we're adding a generative AI thing that will be on by default. At least that way they're not trying to like hide it and be scumbags about it. But no, sure enough, they're like, don't tell anybody. Because everybody hates AI. So if you tell them, they're gonna turn it off. So let's just be really sneaky about it, and then some absolute legend, some Giga Chad sent by God, finds it out and lets everyone know, oh, hey, by the way, they're opting you in for AI training. And then Jeff Bezos is like, no, screw you. They weren't supposed to find that out. Oof. There are many connections you can add. I've got Twitch, VTube Studio, and OBS through WebSocket. Dang, this sounds nice. I really need to take some time to like clean up my act. I need to get all of my announcements and everything through StreamerBot, because I like that it's just written code in your PC and you don't have to rely on an external website to handle things. Because sometimes websites go down. We had a scare with Stream Elements, you know? Best before is the minimum time it could possibly expire if kept in recommended conditions. Producer and retailer liability type of stuff. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, I've never had a milk that has like expiry date on it, but I guess they don't know when it's going to expire. They know a range of when it could expire. 2 weeks to the end of time. I can be hornier and eviler. We don't need AI for that. So true. Exactly. We don't need AI for anything. Even the bad stuff, people are better at being bad. Just like Aiden's AI chatbot girlfriends. What chatbot girlfriends? I don't have any chatbot girlfriends. I just have the ones on Zenless Zone Zero. They're not chatbots. Never would have known. Thanks for whoever threw stuff out about how to turn it off. Yeah, exactly. Whoever was the first person to go in and realize that that was a new setting. Legend. Because someone will sue. I drank 3-week old meat. Well, jeez, sorry. I drank 3-week old milk that smelled rancid and curdly. I'm gonna sue. Yeah. One of those people was almost my brother because autism has hit me hard, but it is hitting him harder. Hey, the struggle is real. My cat is actively avoiding me. I go to one side of my room, she gets up and moves. Girl, I'm not even coming for you. Cats are so dramatic sometimes, truly. You have to ignore your cat, and then it'll try to find you. I never expire. You'll have me till the heat death of the universe. DeadSec, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but like, I'm gonna die before then. I will be dead when that happens. The heat death of the universe, more like the me death of the 21st century. I'm probably not making it to the 22nd century. 2100? Too bad, so sad. Wow. Saying too bad, so sad to me dying? Oof. You're gonna have to find a different, uh, allegedly femboy VTuber. Allegedly. But yeah, there's so many settings and possibilities. I don't know how much more I'm gonna add or mess with, but if I look at the if looking at the trailer said anything, it's that possibilities are huge. Yeah, totally. I think that's probably why they went with nodes. Because if you're trying to make it really simple, um, like user friendly without customization, you probably wouldn't want to go with nodes. But if your goal is to make a sandbox that people can use to like constantly create new things, then I think doing nodes is a great example. It's kind of like how in Minecraft, even with basic building blocks for redstone, people are like making computers and ordering pizza in Minecraft using redstone, which is amazing. Like, actually blows me away. But it just shows that if you give the internet like pieces of functioning technology, they will figure out how to use it in insane ways. whether that be ordering pizzas through Minecraft or messing with VConnect to get some cool effects. But I'm sure we will get a lot of interesting things in the near future. And I'm looking forward to it. And also, you know, over time, the VConnect devs will hopefully, I don't know a lot about it, but I'm hoping that they will continue to update it so that it gets more user friendly, customizable, bug fixes, everything like that. Um, so it's maybe, you know, it's kind of expensive, but at the same time, I don't mind waiting a little bit for them to like fix some bugs before I spend the money and start using it and figure out how to use it. And also, the last thing I need right now is another software. Oh my gosh, I use so much software. It's so bad. I worry that my streams are going to start chugging just cuz I have like OBS, Clip Studio, Discord, all of my tabs open in my browser, and then I've got Tits and StreamerBot and StreamerBot Chatbot and Steam for my Steam stuff like VBridger, and then I have VTube Studio, and then I have Stream Avatars. There's like so many things going on at all times. And that's just me alone drawing. Once we get into collab territory, I'm like, oh no, I have to figure out like Fugi reactive. I have to get that pulled up. I have to make sure you can hear everybody on Discord and it's going through the right channel, and it's a little anxiety inducing. Hey, I'm not Fart Boy, okay? Mythica is Fart Boy. Ew. Now you're Fart Boy. How does that feel? She stood on my face this morning. Cats. One of my cats would always start eating my hair. I think she was trying to like groom me, like groom my hair. But she would just walk up and start eating my head. I'm like, stop it. All right, okay, here we go. We're moving over. Let me get the timer pulled up. All right. So last time I think we had Russian and then French, which are not my best accents. So we'll hope for something. Yeah, that'd do it. All right. 5 minutes on the clock. Get in the car. All right. Starting it. Give me a pint of the black stuff. All right. We're in it now. It just takes a bit to get into it. Oh god, you'll lucky be getting frostbite. I have 20 femboy VTubers, you ain't special. Well, I am special, everyone's special. And when everyone's special, no one will be. Eats Aiden's RAM to crash the stream. Why are we all trying to crash the stream? Might I ask? The server's cool. They got a community sharing forum on the Discord. People are posting their custom throwables that can be bought on VGen. And they have tags for VConnect nodes, but currently it's just what was showcased on the trailer. Well, that's very cool. Putting them up on VGen so people can buy it from your store and throw it on VConnect. That's great. Are they helium balloons? The car can't handle helium balloons. What did we say? What did we tell you about the helium balloons? Then why'd you just fart hella loud? Well, excuse me, alright, I had a burger for lunch. You know me and my IBS. Them burgers, they don't sit too well in the stomach. What are your thoughts on corned beef? Great for camping. You bring yourself a little... Here I go again, we're talking about camping once more, but you bring yourself a tin of corned beef and a frying pan, and you cook it over the fire. You can even throw some oats in there. It doesn't sound appetizing, but oats with corned beef, you make yourself a little bit of a shepherd's pie. Hello, Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. I still can't get over being an actual VTuber now, so I'm delving into a lot of stuff. That's good, channel the excitement. It's good, you gotta utilize that while it lasts. It might last forever, you never know. I'm still kind of excited about being a VTuber. It's just, there's like one or two things I've no. You're talking too slow. All right, hang on. Let me try to speed up here so I can catch up. Real Irishman are incomprehensible. Okay. All right. There's a couple things about my VTuber that I noticed that aren't quite right. A couple issues that I need to fix, but I don't have Live 2D. I don't have a subscription to Live 2D anymore, and I don't want to pay for it right now, so I need to keep whining. That was good. You like that? Anyway, he's doing it. He's bringing out the Irish ancestors. Speak some Gaelic. I don't know Gaelic. I'm not that Irish. I'm only 16% Irish if you take my genealogy. But no, there's a couple things about my model that I'd like to fix that always kind of bug me a little bit. And I wish that, like, I feel like if those couple things were fixed, my model would be like perfect. And then I would love it. And I do love my model, but I'd love it just a wee bit more if the small issues were fixed. But it was my first time making it last time. But now I worry that it's been so long since I made my first model that I'm going to forget, and it's not going to be as good the second time. So I'm like, do I even want to spend 2 months making a new one if it's not necessarily going to be better, you know? Maybe instead I should spend that time working at McDonald's and then spend the money after a couple months, save up a couple $1,000 and then just spend it to get a new model from someone else who actually knows what they're doing. Yo, Potman, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome all. I'm in my element when figuring out tech stuff like this. Yeah, truly. My gay boyfriend wants to stare at you if that's okay. Yeah, that's just fine. That's what I'm here for. For you to listen to me or stare at me or both if you're feeling ambitious. It's the same server as their programs Tits and Thick. I didn't know that was another one. I didn't know it was called Thick. That's good. False Irish? Well, no, not false. I mean, my ancestors were from Ireland. Bring out Gaiden for the Gaelic? I don't... Speak some Gaelic? Yas, queen. I don't know. How do you sound like a gay Irishman? I don't know. That sounds like the punchline to a bad joke. Why buy a new model when you can buy an armored truck? Yeah, so true. Why buy a new model when you can put a down payment on a condo? Okay, that's 5 minutes. I feel like that one's pretty good, right? I think my Irish accent's up there for accents. One of the better ones, for sure. The throwables were technically made for tits, but VConnect uses the same files for throwables, so they work for that too. Yeah, heck yeah. No, the sexy has gone. What do you mean? I'm just arriving. I'm coming. The sexy is coming. I'm here now. Guess I'll leave now. I don't get it. The Irishman is gone. The sexy man is back. The sexy man has returned. Hey yo? Hey yo? Confidence. I'm learning confidence. I think my Irish accent is good. That's confidence. I think I'm smexy. That's confidence. It may be misplaced, but it's still confidence regardless. No, you know what? My therapist would tell me that I shouldn't be saying these things. I shouldn't be saying maybe it's misplaced. I should say no, I'm a sexy man. At least that's what they would say if I had a therapist. It's the Fairly Odd Parents meme. This is what my therapist would say if I had one. Aiden, you couldn't fight your way out of a wet cardboard box. Okay, first of all, very good, very funny. I hate that that is so funny. Secondly, I absolutely could. I've been working out. All of the exercise redeems y'all throw at me. I could probably 1v1 a cardboard box without weapons. A squirrel? No, a squirrel would kill me. But a wet cardboard box? Probably. A dry cardboard box? No. It sounds weak, but have you tried fighting a cardboard box? Like, sometimes they're built sturdy. Sometimes they don't even rip. You get like a U-Haul cardboard box? Those things are invincible. I made a steak, Mark. Are you sure? This is good news. Most assets are 3D models to be thrown. Now I'm self-conscious for just using PNG throwables. No, don't be self-conscious. I use PNG throwables. The wrench, the watermelon, the coin, those are all PNGs. I mean, you must be. Got everyone simping for you. It's true. LARP till it's true. That's such a backhanded inspirational comment. Don't worry. If you pretend hard enough, you'll be hot someday. It's like, thanks? I clipped that just so you know. I started laughing so hard I began coughing. Yes, that's the goal. I'm trying to make everybody choke on their own spit by laughing at my jokes. How will you know you've made it as a content creator? When people die from laughing at my jokes. Once we hit 1 casualty, we're on track. Please help, he's choking. Is anybody here a doctor? I'm a doctor of mathematics. -1. The joke is that the choking guy is 1 less of the population now, if you understand my meaning. Whoa, that's like super strong. Yeah, I know. I've been working out. I've been lifting my 15-pound dumbbells. It's no biggie. Bring out Gay Dan for the Gaelic. Yas, queen. Hey, I said it before. I'll say it again. Gaelic, they sure do. But you, sir, are a wizard. Me? But Hagrid, I'm just Harry. No, Harry. You are a wizard. No, Hagrid, but I'm just Harry. Listen here, Harry. You are a wizard. You're gonna go to Hogwarts, you're gonna get an owl, and you're going to enjoy it. That's like a very old YouTube poop. I think it's a Gmod animation. With some, I think it was pretty offensive, actually. Maybe don't go looking that up. I'm a doctor in history, and what did the Roman Empire do? You Harry Potter mention? Yeah, sorry, trigger warning. Harry Potter? Trigger warning, J.K. Rowling. We try to avoid that as much as we can. Trigger warning, Aiden? I don't think you need a trigger warning for that. You have been warned. You know that I'm here. You know that I'd be here. This is my little nook where I lurk. It's my cranny. Is this my nook? Or is it my cranny? What's the difference? Listen here, Hagrid, you fat oaf. I'm not a freaking wizard. So you do know what I'm talking about, dead sec. So you do know. Very problematic, but um in like 2011 when I didn't know what any of those words meant, I was like, haha, funny wizard guy yelling at Hagrid. Ew, Harry Potter reference. Boo! We're booing J.K. Rowling, right? I can get on that train. Boo! J.K. Rowling's cringe. Unsubbing immediately? Whoa, you're unsubbing because I made fun of J.K. Rowling? That means you're a sympathizer? You're a Rowling sympathizer? Can't believe you. Yes, I do. That's just a piece of internet literature, honestly. We should make like a museum. I mean, I understand that's what the Wayback Machine is, but we need one with just the dank memes. Can we get a dank meme Wayback Machine? The Wayback meme? And it's meme with like the hat tipping. Meme, milady. Let's look at the brighter side of things. Mom Donnie is granting wishes on the daily and shitting nothing but sparkles and sunshine. Love Mom Donnie. I know next to nothing about this dude except that he's based. As a Canadian, I sort of view American politics through like a telescope. And you know, most of it I'm looking at dumpster fires, but then I move the telescope up to New York. It's New York, right? Please tell me it's New York. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that one looks cool. I like that one. J.K. Rowling is a massive transphobic bitch. I wasn't gonna say it, but plus one. Plus one. J.K. Rowling would actually make a gay character named Gay Dad. That's so true. What do I name my gay character? I'll name him Gayman. And I hate that I share a country with that hag. Come to Canada. Come to Canada. Creating happiness. Mom Donnie mentioned. Yippee! Salty dog. It is New York? Okay. People have been referring to that as mean Donnie. I don't know what that is. Or who that is. Come to Canada, we have a province with no rats. That's true. I am not an Albertan, but Alberta has 0 rats. Have y'all seen the meme where it's like you look at a map of all of the rats in the world and there's just like a Alberta shaped hole in Canada? I would if I could. You think I want to live in this shithole of an island? Well, maybe. I think there are positives to living in Britain. Hey, at least it's not the US. Wow. If Mom Donnie is Sonic, then Abdul is Shadow. I understand. Mom Donnie is the current elected mayor of New York City and has, in his short time in office, made grand, impactful changes. That's awesome. You love to hear it. Alberta locked the F in when rats started spreading across North America. They really did. Hang on. Let me find this map because it's very funny. Here it is. This is the one that I saw. This is the global map, worldwide range of the common rat. You notice anything about Canada? So red is where rats are. Gray is where rats aren't. Abdul Ed Saeed, am I saying that right? Is the Democratic nominee for Michigan Senate and is a lot more direct and upfront than Mamdani. Is that a good thing or a bad? I mean, I don't know. I don't need to get into politics, especially politics that I don't understand. Damn, the ocean has 0 rats. The ocean is so ratless. Me throwing a rat in the ocean to make this chart inaccurate. While Mamdani generally has to be non-confrontational due to being an immigrant of color running New York City, El Said is a full American and is eligible for president. So are we cheering for them? So Sonic and Shadow. If Sonic was an immigrant and Shadow was all American, baby. I am personally okay. I see. Ocean's doing something right, getting rid of them rats. Ocean has 100% approved pest control. Some of my friends like to joke that I should become American and that I have no reason to hate it, and it really pisses me off sometimes. Yeah. Us Canadians, we get a lot of flack. I make fun of the US a lot. It's all in good fun. I'm just throwing it back at them. Because us Canadians get made fun of a lot of as well. But, you know, I'm proud to be a Canadian. We have done some horrible things in our past, don't get me wrong, but a lot of first world countries have. And Tommy Douglas showed up and said, "Hey, what if healthcare didn't cost anything?" And so now our country's based and cool. Stars, welcome in. He was a doctor who got into politics because of the corruption he's seen in it. That sounds promising. Basically, Mom Donnie will meet up with Trump and have an argument. Abdul will say he'd meet up with Trump when he's done shopping for diapers. Oh my goodness. And then Mark Carney, our prime minister, meets up with Trump and like subtly dunks on him. That was a fun interview to watch. You get made fun of. What about my whole country's existence? We're a living, walking joke. DeadSec, I think that's because you're more prominent in the world stage than Canada is. That might just be my biased viewpoint, like being a Canadian looking out. But your country has had a very impactful history. And people still look to your country for a lot of things. So people are talking about your country all the time. Whereas people like forget that Canada exists. People will ask other countries like, "Oh yeah, Canada did that." And they're like, "What's that again?" we have done a whole lot of horrible stuff, but if we put our hearts and minds together, we can do even worse stuff. I think you're talking about the Geneva Conventions, and yes, we have done horrible stuff in that aspect. Canada has to be hush hush, lest the Geneva of it all come to spray. They haven't had the chance for a PR change like what Japan did. Yeah, Japan took the L in World War II, and then America started giving them a bunch of money. And then Japan was like, "Whoa, wait, you're gonna like give us money instead of, you know, putting us further into debt? This is cool. We're gonna become awesome now." And make anime and Toyota and Nintendo. Canada? You mean big Minnesota? No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. We have culture here. We're distinct. You guys just don't know it, eh? Time to continue the Aiden in a pink crop top drawing. I forgot you were working on that. Also, the cringe of being called American when visiting other countries? Yeah. People also, by default, assume that I'm American when I'm, like, chatting with them on Discord or whatever. And yes, you always have to be like, no, sorry, I'm Canadian. But it is nice because, you know, there can be insane stuff happening down south, and someone could be like, "Aiden, what's your opinion?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I'm Canadian." Mic drop. Yeah, let's not get into that global politics. Quite literally North American. Yeah. Canada? You mean North America? America? You mean South Canada? I'm just kidding. We don't need to get into the whole 51st state thing. I mean, lowers the risk of doxing? You are on the North American continent. I'm well aware. I'm not the problem is not that people call me American. because I am North American. That was the salty dog. I figured. The problem is not when people are like, I don't think I've ever been called American when people are referring to me as a North American. If people call you American, they're saying that US in relation to the US. And I'm like, no. Don't attack me. Are you getting hungry for blood? Is that what's happening? Do we want a boss battle or do we want to fight each other? Man, I gotta go cook. Walter White energy. Okay, PUBG, enjoy your food. Yeah, no one thinks US, Canada, and Mexico when they say American. Yeah, true. Oh, you're American, right? Saying to someone in Mexico. Bye-bye, streamers. Bye-bye, PUBG. Not exactly a global politics thing, but blood? Yes, blood. It's also why I hate that Europe is considered a country. Wait, Europe? It's not a country. Europe is a group of countries. Wait, what? Where is this information coming from? Call a Mexican and American and see what happens. I have a friend who is Mexican, and I guarantee you she would roll her eyes. Oh, continent, not... Okay, I was confused. How many Mexicans have you met? Because my best friend is Southern Mexican and I live right next to the border. My friend is also from Southern Mexico. They're called the Americas. This is true. This is true. If it's funny how specific you have to be though, because if you say the Americas, I'm like, yeah, of course. Canada, US, Mexico. Although I guess South America is also part of the Americas. So you have to include all of that as well. The North Americas. If you say the Americas, it means all of North and South America. If you say America, it just means the US. If you say North Americans, then you mean Canada, America, and Mexico. NATO. Or is that NAFTA? That's NAFTA, not NATO. My bad. NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement. Yeah, I'm history pilled. I know about treaties and stuff. My BFF gets upset that quote unquote Americans is for United States citizens and not for denizens of both of the Americas. Yeah, as a Canadian who also falls into that territory, I don't care. If people want to, if the Americans want to claim if they want to coin the term American and we don't get to have it, I'm like, yeah, that's okay. We've got, you can call us Canadian. We don't mind. As a matter of fact, we probably prefer it. If you call us Americans, we'll get confused. We'll be like, whoa, 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 no, 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 slow down. I'm not an American. It's an important distinction to make these days. Aiden, you ignored my message. What was it? I thought you just said hi. You attacked me. You said, time to continue the Aiden in a pink crop top drawing, which I addressed. Then you attacked me. And that was all you sent. I am blameless. I have made 0 mistakes. What is it? I'm staring a strawberry donut in the face, and I'm not sure if I'm willing to gamble if it's jam-filled. Are you allergic to jam, James? CDMR jams? Got him. Did you see my hello to your sister? Oh, like in a previous stream? Oh. Oh, say hello to Sister Sketches. Tell her I say hi. Oh, okay. I did miss that one. I missed one of your first messages. My bad. Sister Sketches, I think, is napping right now. Sister Sketches had a big day. Nah, I just don't like jam-filled donut. I prefer cream-filled. Interesting. You would. I don't know what that means. I think I prefer a jam-filled donut. I don't know. Cream-filled is delicious, but if I have the option. I mean, this is a serious debate because a Boston cream is delicious, and that's cream-filled, of course. But you can get a maple dip, which is a Boston cream with maple icing instead of chocolate. So it's basically a Canadian Boston cream. And sometimes that one hits, and sometimes the Boston cream hits. I wouldn't say one is better than the other. But some days you're in a Boston mood, and some days you're in a maple mood. And it just depends. But other days, you want one of those white powdered donuts with the jam in the middle. Those are so good. Those are so good. Actually, maybe I take it back because now I'm thinking like when I go to Timmy's, which is very rare that it happens. I'm a bad Canadian, I know, but when I do go to Timmy's, I almost always get either a Boston cream or a maple dip, and I almost never order the jelly filled. So maybe I like cream filled more. Oh no. How far we've fallen as a society. Automod doesn't want to let cream pie through. I think the main difference is that the Bavarian cream uses a different kind of dairy. Anyway, bye. I'm going to Sarah's. Okay, bye, Dex. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun at Sarah's. Have fun reading Dungeon Dungeon Drawer Darl. Crungeon Drawler. That's me when I draw a Crungeon. When will Sister Sketches be featured again? I want to discuss global politics with her. Damn right I would. I know what that means. Yeah, there you go. Just considered VConnect might not to a second throw for clearing the queue because I don't remember seeing a setting for that. I don't like cream filled. Oh, I love both. It's a real toss up. It's a dessert automod. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how far we've fallen that automod doesn't even let you say cream pie anymore. What's next? We can't say spotted dick in chat anymore. SMH my head. I just noticed the stripes are off. White is the top stripe. Okay. I hate to break it to you. I think every emote that I've done so far is blue on the top. Including all of these. I was probably doing it based on that one I don't remember what it was called. It was the like customizable PNG tuber that you use. She has a blue stripe at the top. And I think I was probably basing it off of that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could double check. I have your emote files. It's not a big deal, I just noticed. Okay, that's good. If it was a huge problem, then we would address it. But, okay. Finished images, Minry emotes. Okay, in the shook one, it's blue at the top, and in the fire one, it's white at the top. No, it's blue at the top of the fire emote as well. Okay, so it is blue in all of the emotes. So we'll just say you own two different shirts. And one of them's white at the top and one of them's blue at the top. Can't even talk about the town of I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Peniston. Is that a real place? Peniston? That's really good. Also, Terrible news. Did you hear that the Norwegian town of fucking is changed their name to fricking? No, they changed it to fugging, sorry. Fugging. In 2021, they changed it from fucking to fugging, which is so sad. Because did you see that reporter who went there and was like, I'm here in fucking enjoying a fucking donut from the fucking bakery. It's so good. Cause you can say you say like New York slice of pizza. Like New York City pizza. So you could say, yeah, yeah. I'm meeting with the fucking police at the fucking church. And it's not a profanity. You're allowed to say that. And then they changed it to fugging and you can't do that anymore. It makes me so sad. This article, the first sentence is the long-suffering residents of the small... Oh, sorry, it's Austria. The long-suffering residents of the small Austrian village of Fucking have confirmed that from January 1st, the town will be known as Fugging. Ah, it's so sad. Another soldier lost to the war on fucking. Yes, and it is pronounced how you first said it. So it's Peniston. But I mean, come on, it's Peniston. Could really go for some spotted dick right now or sticky toffee pudding. Me too, actually. I'm getting kind of hungry. Just because I want a cream pie Aiden doesn't mean I won't also eat a cream pie. Okay, wow. I thought there was going to be some subtlety in that message. Little euphemism. No, not at all. Makes sense to have multiple shirts. Yeah, that's good. I did see that. What a tragedy. Top 10 tragedies in anime. Remember the town in Quebec formerly called Asbestos? No, I didn't know that. Wait, for real? That's really funny. Here is the school of fucking, where all the fucking where all the fucking children learn about the history of fucking. I'm gonna go check on another streamer. I might ask you to raid them later. Okay. Okay. Have fun. Is this another femboy streamer of yours? Guess what their main export used to be? Asbestos? I sleep now. Good night, chat. And art boy. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not a fuck boy. I'm an art boy. And also that is a profanity because it's... If I was from that town, you could say I was a fucking boy. Because I was from fucking. But I'm not, so you can't say that. So it doesn't work. Yes, you get a gold star. Yippee! Nah, they're a B. I already had Honey raid them once. Oh, wait, really? That's funny. That is very funny. Another B-tuber? Insane. We already have Hive and Honeybee. Bye, I'm watching Emo Miraculous. Bye. Emo Miraculous. Is this just a part of the show, or is this a spin-off where Miraculous is emo? Alright, bye, stars. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I wish VTubers were real. Me too. If I looked like this in real life, oh, it would probably be stinky because I'm always wearing the same thing. I like to imagine I have a closet full of about 10 outfits that are just the exact same. The Paris world. It's so good, bye. The Paris world? Wait, is Miraculous Ladybug like different universes? They're going to different worlds? It's like Kingdom Hearts? you go to the Toy Story world and become a toy, but instead you go to the miraculous ladybug world and become a ladybug. Aiden, do you actually have glasses? I do. My prescription is -5 in both eyes, which is quite convenient when I wear contact lenses because they're interchangeable. It's miraculous around the world, set in Paris. Oh. Oh, so it's in different places in the world, but you're just watching when they're in Paris now? I see. Say hi to Ratatouille for me. Bow down, bow down, bow down, now. Bow down, now. RIP to whoever has -6 in one eye and -7 in another. Yeah, that is rough. Are your glasses the same as your VTubers? They are. They're very similar, actually. I based my VTubers glasses on the glasses that I wear. Miraculous is already set in Paris? Oh, I see. So they're not... They haven't traveled there. That's where it is already set. Wait, so are the characters in Miraculous freaking French? I thought you said this was a good show. I'm not watching it now. I'm just joking. How accurate is your VTuber to how you look? This is dangerous territory now because this is like a prelude to the face reveal. I would say like the features descriptions are accurate. Yes, they're French. No! Like I have shorter brown hair with a little streak in it. The streak is not as pronounced in real life. I have blue eyes. I'm fair skinned. I have like relatively thick-ish eyebrows. So if you like just technically describe the way I look, all of the descriptors match. But I do not have a big head and giant anime eyes and a tiny itty bitty nose. But I mean, Honeybee, which surprised me, Honeybee said that I look a lot like my VTuber, which did actually shock me. But everything is relative, right? Like, relative to how someone who has like a cow VTuber is not actually a cow and hence does not look like their VTuber. Then I think any human VTuber looks more like their VTuber. Am I making sense? Any human VTuber looks more like their avatar than someone who's like an animal. Okay, bye for realsies, bye stars, and hi Tia. Get exploded. Hue man. That's me when I turn watermelon colored. Different hue. Different hues, man. Oh yeah, should we do a battle royale? Tia was good. Just working away. Making some emotes. Yapping. What about you? Did you finally finish that painting? Did you manage to get your sister away from it? Y'all want to fight? Absolutely. It is time. Minri, how many fights have you won? I feel like you've won like at least 3. It's kind of crazy. Battle Royale. Here we go. 3 or 4? That's a lot. Indeed. That's good. You finished it. Don't have to suffer anymore. I won the last 2. Yeah, that's wild. I'm like jinxing it now. Also, in my spare time, oh, I sent this in the Discord, but I don't know if I said officially on stream. I 100%ed Balatro. I already died. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't help but feel partly responsible. I 100%ed Balatro. And I got the perfection achievement on Steam. Everyone targeted me? Well, yeah, you won the last two. They knew you were a threat. They had to gang up on you. It had to be done. Tia, dang! I feel like Tia has also won the Battle Royale many times. That's wild. But yeah, I was working on Completionist Plus Plus for so long, trying to beat Gold Stake with every single Joker, and I finally finished it. Which is quite freeing because now I can just play Balatro however I want. Like before I was grinding trying to get all of the stickers. Um and it was always fun. Like I love Balatro, but at some points it did felt a little bit grindy where I was like, "Ugh, now I'm just like stuck in the shop trying desperately to find the Joker that I need so I can win with it." So to get it finished feels so good because I think only like 0.8% of people have it, and Balatra's insanely popular. So I'm like, ooh, I'm a member of an exclusive club. And now I get to just play on whatever stake I want. I can try to nan-inf. I can take whatever jokers I want now instead of being forced to make room for the ones that I haven't beaten gold stake with yet. Is awesome. And now that I'm not grinding Balatro so much, I was like, I mean, obviously I want to play more Zenless because that's an incredible game. But I was thinking to myself, what other games could I play just like on my lunch break? Because I'll work in the morning and then I'll do a bunch of work in the afternoon. But in the meantime, I will, when I have lunch, I have like an hour that I go make myself some food. And usually that's also when I walk on my walking pad to make sure I'm getting my steps in. And I was like, what can I play that's like fun and easy while I eat my lunch? And I started playing Windcraft because Minri was playing it. And I still had my old Archer save from when I played back when I was probably 14. Long time ago. And I played on that for a while, and it was fun, but I wanted to try out one of the new classes. So I became a warrior. And it's pretty fun, I gotta say. There was a lot of mechanics that I was sleeping on. I wasn't doing any dungeons. For anyone who's unfamiliar, by the way, Windcraft is a Minecraft MMORPG, and it doesn't require any mods. It's purely vanilla. Yeah, it is a vibe. It's such a vibe. And it's truly amazing what they've done with it. Like there are interfaces and classes, there's voice acting. Some of the characters have their own sprites. Like they have their own avatars, which I didn't even know until I restarted it and played as a new class. There's like loads of people who play, they do giveaways. Like it's a whole game. Like it could be imagine Raid Shadow Legends in Minecraft. Windcraft over Hypixel Skyblock, they're both really good for different reasons. Yeah, I have definitely played some Skyblock in my time as well. When I'm playing on Hypixel, I'm mostly doing the mini games. I'm doing Bed Wars or even I'll hop on to the Hive. Speaking of bees, uh, to play like Lucky Block Hunt or some of the other stuff, which I've just been doing recently. Um, But yeah, I used to just sort of walk around and kill monsters thinking that would be the best way to get XP and get stuff. And now I've started like following the main story and doing dungeons, and I'm getting so much loot. It's crazy. There are mods made custom for it, such as mini maps. I also got a voice acting mod. Didn't know they added voice acting for vanilla. Okay, maybe. Sorry, I may have misspoken. Not voice acting, but there's like a text box that pops up when you talk to somebody and you can see their face in the corner. Yeah, I don't think there's voice acting in vanilla. So yeah, like you can mod it out, but just playing it regularly is so cool. Like they've done so much with it. And it's amazing that you don't have to download anything. Like you have all of these spells and different commands, and they have custom music and like boss battles and dungeons that you can crawl through to get rewards, and they have all these cool animations, and it's completely vanilla. The text box is fairly new, but they got a mod for it. Yeah, that's why I was like last time, because I played Windcraft probably a decade ago, and it was even ahead of its time back then. Like the fact that it had a texture pack where all of the weapons looked different and they had stats. Even 10 years ago Windcraft was ahead of the curve, but now it's crazy. Definitely recommend the mod pack for the UI customization. I don't know. Now that I've gotten used to it, I think downloading a mod would get me all confused. I just started to learn how it works. That could be cool. I just like the fact that you don't have to download anything and you can play it purely vanilla. You don't have to like change the loadout, the version of Minecraft that you're playing. You can just download and go in. And it's awesome. And there's even like subclasses. Doesn't change the core aspects. You can say vanilla if you want though. Yeah, I love that you can just like hop in vanilla Minecraft and have all of these cool add-ons. You can invite friends. They don't have to download anything or go through any process. They can just hop on. Um I'm just such a sucker for having classes in a game. I don't know what it is, but being able to choose between like a wizard or a fighter, warrior they call it, or like a rogue or a shaman, just like so cool. I love that anytime it's in games, and they did it again there and it looks awesome. I love it. And there's a bunch of subclasses, and I was looking through them, sort of unsure of which one I can do. Normally I go for like a paladin kind of build. I like being tanky and also a healer. And then I was just thinking, oh, I didn't even finish the highlights on this one. I'm so flip-flopping back and forth. There we go. Um but the subclass that I went with this time is just a purely like it's just a fighter. Which basically just increases your damage, and it's awesome. There's these like AoE attacks that you can hit every enemy around you for like massive damage, and you also just become an absolute unit. Like your DPS goes through the roof, and so does your defense. It's been lots of fun. It's keeping me away from playing Cookie Clicker at least. I ow. I was very tempted to do a Cookie Clicker stream for today. Because I was like, well, it's a bonus stream. It can be a little silly. We can kind of do whatever. What if I did a Cookie Clicker stream? And then I was like, I have commissions to do, man. You have work to get done. As a mage, my favorite spell is Meteor Strike. I That sounds familiar. Like, I wonder if I tried Mage back when I used to play. I don't know. But that's the one where you just use it and wait a second and then a giant fireball comes down from the sky. Right? Very cool. Gotta say, very cool. I'm normally a spellcaster in those kinds of games. Like when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm almost always at least a half caster. But um I don't know, something was calling to me to just be an absolute unit, to just run down there and face tank damage like crazy. Maybe, never played any other class. If you like mage, then stick with it. Like, all of the classes are cool and good in their own way. But my original save was an archer, and it was like pretty fun. I don't know exactly why I was getting bored with it. Like, I had good gear and everything, and I definitely could have just kept progressing in the game. But I think because I had started that save so long ago, it sort of didn't feel like mine anymore. Does anybody else have the experience where you... I don't know if this is just something from my childhood, but I would always grow up going to game stores and buying used games because they were way cheaper. So I got like Kirby Superstar Ultra for the Nintendo DS, and I would buy it from the game store, and I bought it used because it was like 50% off if somebody else had already used one. And sometimes I'd even give them my games. Like games that I wasn't going to use anymore, I'd donate or sell. They would buy them. So coming back to a Winecraft save that I made when I was like 14 felt like playing on somebody else's save file because I am like, I don't remember anything that happened and I don't know where I got all of this stuff. Like, I had a really cool lightning bow, but I'm like, this isn't mine. Like, I didn't earn it. Like, 14-year-old me earned it. But it just felt like so long ago that it doesn't feel like my bow anymore. So I was like, I kind of want a fresh start with a brand new character that's authentically my own. And that's what I did. And I'm happy that I did because I get to like re-experience the story, and now I get to be a warrior and crush everything with my spears. That I know where I got them from. And I can also... There's also things in like the tutorial that you forget about having not played in 10 years. But you don't know that you don't know it because you're like, oh, I haven't played in so long. I hope I know I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. And then you go back through and you're like, oh yeah, you can add elemental powders to your weapons. And you're like, yeah, I completely forgot that was a thing. And I would never have figured that out unless I made a new save. So, I'm very much enjoying it. As much as, maybe it's just that I played a lot of Minecraft as a kid, and there's something satisfying about killing zombies with your hands, with a weapon. And the magic is very cool, but I haven't gotten over that killing stuff. Okay. It is time.
It's non-alcoholic.
What is this?
It's a mystery.
A mystery? Thank you.
It doesn't have alcohol in it, though.
Do you want to say hi to the people?
Hi to the people!
Thank you. That was Sister Sketches, everyone. I know there's ads happening right now. Everybody is gonna be so mad that they missed it.
I'll make another cameo later.
Okay. We're only halfway done. You got time. Cookie Clicker. My mom was playing like 3 instances of it at once at one time. Browser, Steam, and mobile. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you like getting addicted to it? I mostly just played games that were around 10 years old. Yeah, that is very fair. She says hi as well. She brought me a drink. It's in a wine glass. I don't know how to describe this. It's in a wine glass. A tall wine glass. There's a lime garnish, and it's pink. But she said it's non-alcoholic, so I don't know what could be in it. I'm gonna take a sip. If I get roofied, it was Sister Sketches. Oh my gosh, that's delightful. It kind of does taste like pink lemonade. It's delicious. It's carbonated. It's like sparkly. Mmm. That's so good. What the heck? It's just soda. Garden Blade, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing well. Working on commissions, talking about Minecraft, having a great night. What's the hype of Cookie Clicker? There's not really hype around it anymore. It's a very old game at this point, but I played a lot of Cookie Clicker back in middle school. It's just classic, like, have you ever played Adventure Capitalist? It's one of those games where you just click on something and number goes up, and you, like, get money for clicking on stuff. It's instant dopamine. You click on a cookie, you get a cookie. You get 15 cookies, you can, or 20 cookies or something, or 100, you unlock a grandma who makes cookies for you. And then you just go infinite. Those are the two steps. Pre-grandma, post-grandma phase of Cookie Clicker. And it has some fun mechanics, like every once in a while you see a gold cookie pop up on your screen, you have to click it before it disappears, and then you get like way more CPS clicks per second. Okay, so number go up. That's it. That's the game. Yeah, that's all it is. And it's incredibly addicting. You'll see. I'm gonna do a Cookie Clicker stream one of these days. I will. Just you wait. And you'll understand why it's so addicting. We could. You know what? We could pivot to a Cookie Clicker stream, but Minri also deserves to get these emotes done on time. It's a tycoon game? Yes, exactly. Tycoon game is what I was looking for. Thank you, Minri. It is a tycoon game where you start with 0 cookies and your cookies are bad, and then you get to the point where you have like 100 septillion cookies. And everybody loves your cookies. You become the cookie lord, ruling over your cookie empire. It's very fun. I also branched out today and listened to some new music from some new J-pop bands that I hadn't listened to. Very brave of me, I know. I have to do that though. Like if I want to listen to new music, I have to tell myself, okay, I'm gonna actively seek out songs I haven't heard before and listen to them through and see if they're good enough to add to my list. And a lot of the times they're not. I'll get like a couple seconds in and be like, nope, this is not the vibe, and then I skip it. I'm great. I've honestly been jamming out to Fight Song from Eve for the past few days. It's just a great song. It's one of my favorite Eve songs. And I love Eve. I have like he just makes banger after banger and doesn't miss very often. Like there's probably only a select few songs of his that I don't have on my J-pop playlist. Cuz they're just upbeat, they're really interesting sounding, good harmonic function, truly excellent music. My favorite is probably Fujikaze because his music is really jazzy. And then Kenshi Yonezu and Eve are very close behind with my favorite musical artists. I don't know why I like J-pop so much more than like American or Euro pop, but I think it might have something to do with the like fusion style of music. Cause in the West, we are very obsessed for some reason with categorizing our music, being like, oh, this is going to be, imagine you're writing down to write a song and you choose to write a country music song. You say, this is going to be a country music song, which means we're going to use these instruments, right? Like country music uses like guitar, fiddle, sometimes banjo, right? But you wouldn't like put a saxophone into a country music song. And it's kind of just this, of course there are, outliers where people do that. But for the most part, they're like, especially things like bluegrass. They're like, you want bluegrass music? Here are the instruments you use. If you use any other instrument, it is not bluegrass anymore. We have these very strict rules for what counts and what doesn't. Japan does not do that. They are like, we're going to make music and they don't start with this is a country song and then make the music from there. And I think that's a good thing because I think it kind of puts you in a box saying, I'm going to write a country song. That prevents you from pulling from influences outside of country because it's like, oh, it doesn't fit into the box. Dude, it's just very unique music. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm just trying to justify it. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, why do I like it so much? But, um, um, when you start in a box, you're limiting yourself with what you can do. But in Japan, they're like, I'm just gonna write some music. And whereas in the U.S. or not just the U.S., in the West, people would be like, well, what do you mean you're going to write a song? Like, what genre is it? And they're like, I don't know yet. It doesn't need to have a genre. I'm just going to write something. So they write whatever with whatever instruments they want. They're like, I think saxophone would fit well here. Let's add a saxophone and we'll put a trumpet in there as well. And we'll add like acoustic guitar. And it's really funny because to them, it's just music, to the people who are making this. They're not putting it in a box, trying to categorize it. They're like, I don't know, it's just music. It's just a song that I wrote. And then in the West, we're like, yes, it's fusion. We have to have a name for it. And fusion is the name for when you combine two different like kinds of music. It might even be like a specific style of combining music, but regardless, we're so insistent on naming everything and putting it into a category that we listen to J-pop and we're like, yes, this is fusion. This is rock, blues, acid, funk, disco pop. And it's like, dude, just stop trying to put it in a box. Stop trying to categorize it. It's just a song. They weren't thinking about the box when they wrote the song. They were thinking about how they wanted it to sound and the instruments that they wanted to use. And so there's so much more, in my opinion, like variety. And sometimes they do like really jazzy stuff with some funky key signatures, and they didn't sit down thinking I'm going to write a jazz piece. They're like, I'm just gonna make something fun, and it ended up being awesome, and I respect that so much. It's my favorite music. Molly Pop, welcome back. It's been a while. Did someone say Eve? Yeah. Oh yeah, we did. Talking about J-pop and why it hits so much differently. But it might also have something. It also might have something to do with the like scales that they use, because my favorite video game music is ones by Japanese composers, like Ace Attorney, Japanese composer, Dark Cloud 2, Japanese composer, Octopath Traveler, Japanese composer. Pokemon music, Japanese composers. So it's not even pop music. It's not even lyrical music. It's orchestral music as well. I think the best orchestral music is written in Japan. I ask myself that too. Japanese music feels very expressive. Yeah, totally. To me, it feels way more expressive than lots of Western music. And the reason I say lots is because it's not all Western music, of course, but oh my gosh, you remember me? Hi. Of course, Molly Pop. How could I forget? Perfect timing. I've been listening to Eve all the time lately. Yeah, Eve is excellent. Amazing music. Hi. Sister Sketches is here. What do you need?
I'm gonna get some of my stuff from out there, but let me know if it's too loud.
Okay.
Do you like a drink?
It's delicious. What's in it?
Lemonade, tonic water, and Geraldine.
Oh.
And by Geraldine, I mean
Grenadine. Yeah. Lemonade, tonic water, and grenadine.
And I'm sure you could add gin or vodka if you want.
Yeah. It's very good. It's very good. I was surprised. I started a new job. That was Sister Sketches, by the way. She says, hi, Guarding Blade. I started a new job that starts really early, so lately I've been asleep whenever you stream. Oh, that's too bad. That's the beauty of streaming on a random Wednesday, is that people who can't normally make it can show up now. That's too bad. I know that with daylight savings as well, my streams are an hour later for people. When do daylight savings... Is it spring and fall? We're pretty close to another daylight savings then, right? Like, is that going to be in September? So then you guys will gain an hour, my streams will be an hour earlier? That would be nice. It's my day off. Otherwise, I'd be asleep by now. Fair. Very fair. I'm always just tanked at the end of a workday. Back when I was working maintenance, we would... What we would do is we would go and we would work, and we would come home, and when... And sometimes me and Sister Sketches would watch The Walking Dead. And then we would crash and go to bed because that was our day. We were out in the hot sun mowing lawns all day, exhausted. And then you get home, sit in the cool basement during the summertime, and watch some people knock zombies' heads off. It was a great time. Maybe November? Oh, that's later than I thought. Daylight savings again? See, I don't have to worry about that. We don't do daylight savings here at all. But then I kind of do have to worry about it because it changes for y'all. I was almost tempted to move the stream an hour when daylight savings happens, just so that for people who do experience daylight savings, it doesn't get later. But then that means for people who don't experience daylight savings like me, it would be an hour earlier. So it's sort of a win-lose situation. Whoever is in the other camp doesn't benefit. Welcome back, James. I have to get up at 5. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I think the earliest I ever had to get up for a job was 7 a.m. And I'm blessed. I'm lucky. Same. I was telling Aiden that I've been jamming to Fight Song from Eve for days now. It's so good. It's iconic. I mean, the, like, echo, reverb, electric guitars battling in the background of that song. It's so good. I'm so sad that my, like, friends IRL refuse to listen to J-pop. Like, the people that I go camping with, I'm usually the driver. So if we need to, like, go to the city nearby or the town nearby to pick up supplies, I'll be driving and I'll put my J-pop playlist on in the background just to be a little bit like maybe one of them will hear it and be like, this is good. But they're always like, turn that down. And then they yap about something and I'm like, no, you guys are supposed to like it. I don't have any IRL friends who like J-pop, so it's just me jamming out to this on my own. But now I have y'all. Drive for almost an hour to work? Oh, that's rough. An hour to work, so it's a 2-hour round trip. Your day starts at 5? That's a really long day. I survived the commute by listening to Eve. True, true. Genuinely, when I started listening to Eve, like now, you know, I know how incredible Eve is, and I've gotten used to his amazing music. But when I started listening to Eve, and I had to like sit down every time I listened because I would get blown away by how good the music was. I was so excited to like do the dishes because I'd be like, oh yes, I finally get to do the dishes. I can listen to more Eve. Eve makes dishes worth doing. Put that on a t-shirt for Eve. Name your favorite Eve songs. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. There's so many. Where do I start? Dramaturgy is amazing. My favorite Eve song is Inochi no Tabekata dance mix version. He has Inochi no Tabekata, which is the regular one, but then there's Inochi no Tabekata dance mix, which is even better because there's a bass guitar, um, and it makes it even better. I mean, Kaikai Kitan, the opening for Jujutsu Kaisen is iconic, of course. I like Hanarashi and Shirayuki and Fight Song, of course. Bokurano is really good. Heiko-sen is really good. Yoi no Myojo is really good. I could just keep going forever. Kororon is really good. Tohiko, Ao no Waltz, Karo no Kyoku. How many more do you need? Rewind Story, Bubble, Boken Roku. So many good ones. Oh, it's only ever camping with you. Hey, go camping with the homies and then tell me it's not a good time. I'm just saying. If you think it's fun to like hang out with your friends when you were in high school, imagine that, but there's no teachers and you can drink and you can make fire. It's the best. Can I ride with you? That's so relatable. Yeah, right? Meanie's driver is supposed to get the ox. No. Here's how it works. Shotgun gets the ox. Whoever's sitting passenger gets the aux cord, but driver gets veto power. Because you don't want the driver to be concerned with picking what music they're going to listen to, right? But if the driver says, I want to listen to Hades Town, you as the passenger say, sir, yes, sir, and you play Hades Town. If the driver says, I don't care, play what you want, then it's free reign. There's a hierarchy. The driver has the responsibility of driving, so they get the benefit of picking the music. Shotgun has the responsibility of DJing, so they get secondary benefit of picking music. If you're in the back, shut up and listen to whatever the people in the front have picked. You don't choose. Your responsibility is putting earplugs in and sleeping. That's what your job is if you're sitting in the back. I started listening to it because of you. Whoa, I'm flattered. Honestly, introducing anybody to Eve is my greatest contribution. Eve makes dishes worth doing. Do you still have a quote wall? Yeah, in the Discord. I still have the quote channel. There is a dance mix. I don't know if they can hear you at all. That was Sister Sketches came in and did the Attack on Titan.
This is the only J-pop I know.
Oh, it's so good though. One of the greatest anime openings of all time. Lazy Cat, Yoru wa Honoka, Doctor Ano no Secret. Yeah, that one is, yeah. I mean, those are all bangers, but it's Eve, so like that's redundant. You can just say that Eve only drops bangers. How does one draw a dinosaur? Start with a chicken and make it scary. Trust me. Scary chickens. Boku wa doctor. No, you're not. You're not a doctor. You're lying. Boku wa tall and sexy. Oh, hey, James. You'll know the answer to this. Oh, this is a One Piece reference, I see. Um, does Elden Ring ever go on sale? Do the Souls-like games ever go on sale? This is Be Alright by Fujikaze. Fujikaze is my favorite J-pop artist. And do you listen to Real? I think I have some of their songs saved. They're not one of my go-tos, but I'm pretty sure I have. I must. Sorry, my J-pop playlist is 10 hours long, so I need to find Real. Oh yeah. I have a Real song as my first ever J-pop song that I listened to. Drop Pop Candy. I still jam out to that one. That's an excellent song. Yeah, Drop Pop Candy. 雨降りだも傘をさすないも That might have been my first two. It's so good. I love that. It's very I'm deep and this is 14. But it's unironically a good song. A used copy is cheaper of but I want to get it on like Steam. I want to get Elden Ring on Steam. That's if you're gonna use a disc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew it was Kaze. LOL. Fujikaze is so good. As much as I've been glazing Eve, Eve makes. I would say Eve is pop rock, like the candy, and I would say Fujikaze is pop jazz. Um. So it does depend on like your mood, what you want to listen to, but personally, I love it when you get sort of like you're like, okay, this is like a fun upbeat song. Like, I can see this being on the radio, and then they throw in a crunchy chord, like something with additions to the top of it, like a seventh or an add 9, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting, and you're like, ooh, hang on, what was that? That was funky fresh. I love it. It goes on sale like 3 to 4 times a year, though. Okay, so maybe in like an autumn sale, I'd be able to pick up Elden Ring. Drawing's fabulous. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. So your top three are Fujikaze, Eve, and Kenshi Yonezu? Yes. For like individual singers, it's Fujikaze 1, Kenshi Yonezu 2, and Eve 3. Kenshi Yonezu and Eve can flip-flop. For bands, Official Hige Dandism is all you need. They're incredible. They made that one insane Spy Family opening. It's how I was introduced to them. Their music is so good. Official Hige Dandism, like top tier. It is a little bit like Eve's music is more like modern, cool. There's like guitars and stuff going on. Official Hige Dandism is like big band. Their songs are longer. So similar vibe. They make some like cool, upbeat, fun music, but whereas Eve uses electric guitars, Official Hige Dandism uses trumpets, like that kind of thing. I don't know if it's the first Spy Family opening. I think it's Mixed Nuts is what is the English translation of the opening. Official Hige Dandism did it. And it's the one with the beginning that's like insane. Like it's so jazzy that you can't even get a hang on the time signature. It's like kind of weird, but then it gets into the actual song and it's lovely. Around February, since that's the time it was released. Okay, I see. CD keys? CD, more like CDs nuts. Got them. Definitely depends on the mood. Yeah, for sure. Real, I've heard a couple songs. Yeah, they're very talented. The first one, I think. Yes, okay, yeah, it is that one. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's funny how much of my music taste originates from I hear an anime opening, I go, who wrote this? And then I go and find them and I listen to their entire discography. Your mood can change how a song feels. Absolutely. I was wondering if you would have another recommendation more in addition to official Hige Dendas. I mean, they've got a lot of songs, but I can find something. I mean, if you listen to J-pop, you know about Yasobi, right? Everybody knows Yasobi. Yoasobi? I don't know how you say it. Have I did I tell you about Pimaru Sama? Her music is so funny. um, if you want something that's also a band, but a little bit hardcore is not the right word. A little bit like darker. I would recommend Kami-sama I Have Noticed. There's a band called Kami-sama, comma, I Have Noticed. Kami-sama I Have Noticed. There's like 5 songs of theirs that I've added to my J-pop playlist. I really like their music. Yeah, Yoasobi. Everyone knows them. Do you listen to Mrs. Green Apple? No, I have not. Is that a J-pop artist? Or is that the is that who's married to Mr. Blue Sky, Mrs. Green Apple? I gotta check them out then. I mean, if you like Fujikaze and Eve, then Mrs. Green Apple, you say. Mrs. Green Apple. Artist. I've never even heard of them. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'll check them out. I will definitely check them out. Yes, Kami-sama I Have Noticed is another one. This is so fun! I never get to give people recommendations. Sakana Action? Yeah, oh yeah. I love them. Bangers. What's the music? I think I have some of theirs on my... What? I know that I listen to their music. What of their songs do I know? And why aren't they on my playlist? Hang on, it might be my Nerd Jams playlist if there's an anime opening that they wrote that I know. Saka... What the heck? They're genuinely not here. Did they write a My Hero Academia opening? That might be where I know them from. No, they didn't. What the heck? They wrote... I know I listened to them! This is driving me crazy. This is so weird. Anyway, yes, I do know them. I don't know why I can't find them anywhere. Add oopie. Also, it's about time for another battle royale slash boss battle. I think we may have a fair amount of lurkers. I don't know how many people would be available for a boss battle, but we could do a battle royale if we wanted. It's Wednesday. It's unplanned stream, you know. Not everybody's here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to do a battle royale? War! I'm here, twin. I mean, how many people want to be in the boss battle? We could do a boss battle once ads are over. Royal or boss, y'all? Choose wisely. If you take a royale, only one person gets to take the money. If you do a boss battle, there's more of your input. But you could potentially win 200 bucks for everybody. Boss? Ooh, we're feeling a boss battle. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Back from ads. Welcome back, Mollipop. We're gonna do a boss battle. Feel free to join. We shall return with more money and with more blood. I like listening to funkist J rock. It's more my beat. Is that a genre? Is that a like a band? Yes, they're back from ads. I did not find it. I don't know what the heck. I know I saw that name and immediately got a dopamine hit. I was like, yeah, I love them. And then I looked through my Spotify and was like, I cannot find a single one of their songs. That's so weird. If you want an upbeat album, I recommend Bedtime Story from Luna. Is this who wrote this one? Bedtime Story from Luna. They did some fairy tale songs? Oh, Funkist J Rock is a band. Funkist J Rock. Oh, yeah. Funkist is the name of the band. Okay. Cool. There's so many good Japanese bands out there. Like, just listening through the all of the Naruto openings, you get exposed to all of these incredibly talented bands that make such good music. Hella fire. Okay, shall we do a boss battle? What if I...
Binliv
Yes.
says lurkers come back, fighters get ready, a boss approaches.
Thank you, Minri. Lurkers come back, fighters get ready, a boss approacheth. Very cool. I might even join y'all. I'll be a druid. I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Nice. Molly pops in. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna fight a boss together. James, Tia, don't miss it. We got a warrior. Good. Oh, James. We got 3 warriors. Oh my gosh. Okay. Minri and Molly Pop, us 3 are gonna buff the crap out of everyone else. I was playing Spooner, man. That is fair. When it's your turn, there will be something to show your movesets. Yes, on screen, it'll say 1, 2, and 3, and then it'll have the name of the ability and then a brief description of what the ability does. When it's your turn, you just type exclamation mark 1, exclamation mark 2, or exclamation mark 3, depending on which ability you want to use. So, like, for example, yeah, you're the Azrael. You can do exclamation mark 1, and it will cast laughter, or you could type exclamation mark 2 and then space. You have to type a name. When it says target, it wants you to type someone's name, but it's exclamation mark has to go first. So do exclamation mark 1, not 1 exclamation mark. There you go. James, you're up. And we're doing this right after ads, so people won't get trapped in ads either, so that's good. That happens sometimes. We start a boss battle and then people get stuck watching freaking AI Amazon commercials or some nonsense. This is so fun. I normally don't participate in these. It's crazy. I got a coach sneaker ad. Don't one tap me. Don't one tap me, please. I need to heal. Okay, I'm here. I want 60% of healing is received as damage. I think I want to give James a treant at CDMR underscore James. There you go. So I think when you do damage, you get healed now. Maybe I should have started by healing. I don't know, guys. I'm new to this, okay? When I get healed, I deal damage. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. That's gonna be my role in this anyway. I'm gonna give everybody I can a treant and heal everyone. I forgot that Minri always does lightning. That is very fun. There's also like other mini games in Stream Avatars that I haven't done yet. There's a basketball one that I tried. It was really weird and kind of like not fun. I think Boss Battle is my favorite, but I am very biased in that way because I love turn-based games. And you can just say Boss Battle to me and I'll be like, "Where?" I'm in. Dampen only helps against magical bosses. Okay, good to know. I don't know if the Pumpkin King is magical. He looks heckin' magical. Look at this dude. Animated pumpkin? Um, I can't read the kanji, but it's Yoasobi. This is a Yoasobi song. Hang on. Hang on. Big brain. Big brain. Boom. Boom. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I am going to heal everybody. And boom. There you go. This is the song. He's using his sword so he can't be magic. Okay, I see. Thank you, Molly Pop. Our resident katakana reader. Tia! Tia got intimidated by the giant pumpkin man. There we go. I really need to stop being such a perfectionist over like the highlights. I look at other art that I adore that I like want to draw more like, and then I look at the way that they do highlights and it's like so messy. Like they clearly do not take this much care into making the highlights, and I wonder if that's almost a strength. Like if going fast makes it better. Oh, just little circles. I know what you mean. The little circles like this, where you just go whoop, and then you do like that. And then you're like, boom, highlights. Well, also, I liked the system that I was doing for my little talking head for my YouTube videos. But that's not what I was doing with the emotes. And I want these to look consistent, so. No, like Spy Family or Pokemon? Oh. I think I know what you mean. I can't off the top of my head remember how the hair is highlighted in Spy Family. Like little ovals? Huh. I gotta look this up. Um Okay, that's only for 5 turns, right? I think we need healing. So I'm gonna do that again. Um, Spy. Aiden, you're on fire? Thank you! Oh, you mean literally. Ah! Ow! Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. That's a good technique for like when you're doing animation because it's just like this. Little circle. And then like little circle. And you do this. And it's nice and quick with animation. Just that kind of thing. Robin, welcome back! I just think it's cute. How are you, Robin? Doing well? Do you know take? I don't. Or that could be the English word take. I'm good. How about you? Very good. Chillin'? Working on an emote? Streaming on an off day? What the heck? Fighting a boss? Giant animated pumpkin man? You know, just your average Wednesday. Take did a bunch of Pokemon character designs. Oh, I see. I'm playing some Fields of Mystria. I've seen a lot of people playing that game. It's kind of like Stardew Valley, but magic. Anyway, they do highlights. They do hair highlights like that. Yeah, totally. It's not a bad way to do it. Honestly, maybe I should show the way that I've been doing it with my little drawings. Art fight video. This is a behind the scenes. So yeah, I would do like this for the highlights, where I make them sort of loose, erase them a little bit, blur them ever so slightly, and then do some lighter highlights over top. I just got the trailer for that in my YouTube feed. The full release added a bunch of newer stuff and fixes. Plus, now you can do full relationships and marriage with NPCs. Ah, it's become even more Stardew Valley. I see how it is. It's okay, Molly Pop. At the very worst, you know, at least it still takes your turn for you. Do I keep healing y'all? Or do I give somebody a treant? I've been doing a lot of healing. Maybe I should. We need healing? Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing it then. I need to pay more attention. It's alright. It's supposed to be for fun. I got excited to talk about Take. I do often get told that my art style looks like Pokemon. Or at least I used to. I don't know if maybe my art style has changed since then. It's a farming sim, but the art style is basically the same as early anime slash Sailor Moon. Yeah, that's cool. I have seen it. Same? Oh yeah, you too? Yeah. Relatable. You understand the struggle then. There's the push-ups. I should have known it was too good to be true. I was like, man, such a peaceful stream. I haven't had to do any exercises at all. Nope. All right, here I go. I don't know why I'm just drawing diamonds in the hair. I need to change something about that. And crunches and squats. Why? I'm in the middle of a boss battle. Also, holy crap, half of everyone is dead. I kind of started drawing by copying the Pokemon characters, so yeah, that's funny. I didn't. I don't know. Can't get rid of the influence. Yeah, Taki's an artist slash character designer. How am I not dead? I don't know, but there goes half of everybody else. Whoops. I need to go now. I need to like think about how I'm going to uh do all of the exercises while fighting the boss. Okay. I'm gonna hit us with another rejuvenate, which lasts for 5 turns. So when it gets back to my turn, it'll still be up. And then I'll do a treant, I think. I can't be on fire. I'm a water type. No, you just take half damage. Okay, what is it? It's push-ups first? Okay. I gotta I gotta crank these out so I can get back to the boss fight. Okay. One. I also should have, too, gotten sister sketches to vouch for me that I'm actually doing the exercises. Because I get a lot of flack for that, and she could have seen that I'm actually doing them. Ugh. And could have said. Okay. Not my turn yet. We're good? We're good? Oh, wait. Oh, snap. We won! Yeah! Let's go! Woo! It's too easy. It's too easy. R.I.P. Your sacrifices will not be forgotten. Amazing. Okay, now I have to do crunches and then squats. Give me a minute. Okay. Oh my gosh. They're making food upstairs and it smells so good. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Done. Now I can do squats while I talk to you. I don't have to lay on the floor for these ones. Whoa. Yeah, I think they're making a charcuterie board upstairs. And I'm stuck down here. I don't have shart or cooterie. No shart, no cooties. No cheese. No meats. No deli meats. Oh, so sad. Love Like This, I know. Yep. Another Fujikaze classic. Let's go! Top of the leaderboard again! Did you win the duel? Oh, yeah, you did. Wow, that was close. It is a real fight for the top. Do you listen to Fuji? Yeah, Fujikaze is my favorite J-pop artist. Absolutely. Oh, do you listen to his covers? Oh, I see. I haven't really, but I did listen to one of his really old YouTube videos where he was like, what if Lady Gaga was jazz? I don't remember if it was actually Lady Gaga, but it was something like that. I thought it was very funny. And, like, he did a really good job. It was just him sitting down at a piano. So this was before he, like, was well produced, and there definitely wasn't any auto-tune or anything, and it still sounded really good. Back to Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson be like. Back to Spider-Man. I figured I'd make the first place gap bigger whether or not it was in my favor. True, true. But you're stuck with us, Aiden. Your Twitch links and YouTube links. And you know what? I'd have it no other way. Except, you know, with a charcuterie board in front of me. But it's fine. I'll just be patient. I can wait and have charcuterie later. If anything, I'm lucky. You know, I get to have the expectation of charcuterie. And it'll be all the sweeter because I have to wait for it. It's earned. And by earned, it just means that I can't eat it right now. There. Something that's not just a diamond. I want to change that one as well. Though food would be good too. Yeah, food is good. I'll be honest. I had like a big late lunch, so I didn't have supper, and I wasn't really hungry, but I knew that I was gonna get hungry while on stream. So I thought ahead and made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is sitting on the desk right next to me, and I could eat it at any point. But I don't like it when people eat on stream. Actually, I don't really care, but I just don't want to hear their sounds of mastication. So I'm trying to hold off as long as I can, because I know that it could be kind of gross. Freaking grody. Boys suck. Why can't they be easier to draw? So true. I think it is a classic artist's dilemma that like women are just so much more fun to draw. My controller died. Not back to Spider-Man. No, who's gonna save New York City? Just turn up an Eve song really loud and mute yourself, and I'll forgive you. So you just don't want me to stream. You're like, just turn off the stream and I get to listen to Eve, and then there we go. It's a win-win. No, but if you're hungry. Yeah, that's true. I could just blast some good music and then eat a PB&J. I'll be okay. I can live another half hour. But just rest with the knowledge that when the stream ends, I'm going to destroy that peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't want you to be starving. Well, thank you. I don't want me to be starving either. Another good recommendation is Atarayo Hikare. So many recommendations. I'm actually very excited. Because I have nobody to talk with about like my J-pop preferences, the only way I discover it is by scrolling down to the bottom of my J-pop playlist, and Spotify is like, you'll probably like these, and most of them are bad, but every once in a while there's a good one in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually like this one. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the eyes because I'm taking too much time on this. Yeah. I get grumpy when I'm hungry. Yeah, hangry. I'm doing okay right now. You're always hungry when you're hangry, but you're not always hangry when you're hungry. I'm speaking the language of the gods, but you know what I mean? You feel me? You're always hungry if you're hangry, but you're not always hangry if you're hungry. Because right now I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not hangry. Like, I'm having a good time. I think it's because I'm chilling and I know that there's a charcuterie board. Well, it may be picked clean by the time I get to it, but I know that at the very least there's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich next to me. Tatsuya Kitani. I've only listened to a little bit though. Is that the fellow Virginian? Hello, Mollipop. Hey, welcome back, Alanix. I'm always hungry. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always hungry. But Aiden, mastication is inefficient. What, so you blend all your food? Put the PB&J in a blender and then chug it. I'll never forget a fellow Virginian. A venerated Virginian whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. What? What? See, Molly Pop, we would never forget. Not me nor Alanix. Ew was the PB sandwich smoothie? Fair, fair. That would be disgusting. It would be mostly bread. Bread smoothie. Wait, but they do bread pudding, don't they? Wait, bread pudding with peanut butter and jelly would be delicious. Is that a thing? PB&J bread pudding? If not, they need to make that. I need to make that. This is my $1,000,000 idea. Peanut butter and jelly bread pudding. Have y'all ever seen Scamilton? I have not. Wait, what's Scamilton? It's Aaron Burr, but he just tries to get you to buy gift cards. Baking stream when? After the face reveal. Which we don't know when that is. I wanted to go to New York and see the Knicks get their rings on ring night for the start of the NBA season. Guess how much tickets are for nosebleeds? $200. 2,000? Holy crap! I know that basketball's expensive, but oh my gosh. Karaoke stream when? I kinda did one for April Fools. It's an illegal production of the hit musical Hamilton. Oh, wait, that's really funny. So they didn't change anything about the script. It's just Hamilton, but illegal. Don't tell me you did it without me. I mean, we haven't done like a full karaoke stream. 2,000. This isn't a playoff game. It's a regular season game. That's crazy. I mean, it is New York. Who's this? This is official Hige Dendism. It's a reference to the anime 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really, Really Love You. It's a long name. That, unironically, that's on my list. It's on my list to watch. Because, if this is the anime I'm thinking about, it seems like one of those, harem stories that is, like, a little bit weird. But, it's actually, like, very wholesome. Wrench harem. It's Hamilton, but mega churchified and illegal. I am so interested to see what it means to mega churchify Hamilton. I take the children to church on Sunday. The sign of the cross at the door. And it's just, everybody just like jumps out of their seats and starts screaming. So good. Whopper, 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 double chicken, junior Whopper. I know, ball. Good night, fancy espresso machine? Huh? Is that in the ad? Did the ad tell you to say good night to the espresso machine? Wow, the AIs really are taking over. They're listening to me. Oof, my bad. I just realized that it's Alanix, not Alan Nix. No, you're good, Guarding Blade. Alanix is doing that on purpose. That is why it's Alanix's name, is Alan Nix. They're listening to me! I told my brother to get command strips for his apartment, and I got a command strips ad. It's the government. They can hear you. They're scheming. This is all a ploy by Big Command to sell more strip. And I've always said that. Welcome back. Alex, how dare you bully Guarding Blade? Big Command heard you. Why did I just get an email that says Alex is now following you on Twitch? Did you do the unfollow follow thing and I didn't even see it? What the heck? That's so funny. It didn't even give me a notification in Twitch. Maybe because because ads were happening? I don't know. I keep getting junk mail for like retirement classes and hearing aids and stuff. I guess a data broker sold me off and they think I'm 70 apparently. Yeah, they think you're a 70-year-old who really likes hanging up paintings and you need command strips. Precious paintings that you can't nail to the wall. You have to have command strips. That is unfortunately very silly. I think I've been falling for under a year, September, I think. Really? I thought it was way longer than that. Because, like, I don't think Minri has missed a stream, and you guys have similar watch streaks, right? And Minri was here from close to the beginning. So does it not also stand to reason that you were here close to the beginning? I remember when I entered. Whoa, really? It was that big of a deal. Is that big of a change in your life? I still remember the day I first laid eyes on Aiden's sketches. I knew from that moment he was going to be my mortal enemy for the rest of my life. My watch streak is 0. Hey, no harm. No worries, no harm, no foul. I came in saying, can we all agree cheese doesn't belong on pizza? That's your opening line for every streamer, and I bet I crashed out like crazy. I remember your first stream. It was memorable. Wait, you were there for my very first stream? It would actually be so funny to go back and look at it, because I'm probably like so quiet and shy and embarrassed. You were doing your grandpa voice? Yeah, that makes sense. We have the same streak, but the streak started a fair bit after I started watching. Oh, yeah. Not because you weren't watching, but because they hadn't introduced streaks at that point. You should watch the anime. It's honestly good. It's on my brother's watch list, although I've been bugging him to watch it. Am I right, though, in being, like, on the surface, you're like, oh, great, it's another harem anime. And then it ends up being, like, really wholesome? The second half of it. Didn't you edit it? LOL. Yeah, I did. I made it a short, but even that was well over a year ago at this point. It was a long time ago I made that short. It would be funny to go back and look at it and just see if I sounded different or if I acted different or if I was shy. I thought you made a long form edit of it. I think I made like a 30-minute video of like the best moments. I cut the 3-hour stream into like a 30-minute video. Wait a minute, Molly Pop, you're white? Molly Pop, don't worry, he does this to everyone. He's probably asked me that about a dozen times. How'd you know? Same, though, I catch up later. Yeah, and there's no pressure. I'm sure y'all know this. There's no pressure to catch every stream. You don't have, or even watch all of the VODs, you know? If you can only tune in when it's convenient, that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not what Shaden would tell you. Shaden expects you to be here for every stream, and when you're not, he like writes your name down on a list. Like he's got everybody who misses. Wait, he wrote down DeadSec. Dude, DeadSec was here. What do you mean? That doesn't count? DeadSec left halfway through the stream. Well, yeah, but they were still here for the beginning. I think that's fine. Nope, still makes the list. Wow. Okay, rude. Someone once told me I have the whitest name ever. Oh no, I'm on the Shaden list. Alex, don't you dare. On behalf of Twitch, stop while you're ahead. Don't get banned. Does he also do this every time? Not every time. This one's slightly more rare, but it's usually every couple of streams. I use that word plenty of times on Twitch. I don't think you're supposed to. And if it's okay in that context, it's not okay in this context. It is against the rules. I mean, you're allowed to, well, yeah, just don't test the waters. My advice to you, humbly, just tread with caution if you really don't want to get banned, you know? Don't test people because you might be unpleasantly surprised. It's always something. To be honest, though, you haven't gotten banned yet. Yeah. I mean, I think you can tell by looking at me. Minry's like, stop while you're ahead. But the stream/VODs are so much fun. Aw, thank you. That actually means a lot, Guarding Blade. That's very kind. Sometimes I end a stream and I'm like, that was a bad stream. Like, I think I did a bad job. Like, it was boring, or people thought I was mean or not funny, and sometimes I can be hard on myself, so, hearing that is very encouraging, actually. So thank you. Also, the enemy isn't your regular harem, and the MC is a true Giga Chad. Let's go! I'm excited, then. You, femboy! Oh, hi! Hi, Honeybee. Honeybee, it's not what it looks like! I'm in here trolling! How dare you delay the inevitable? Okay, what is it this time? Femboy, socks, egg, which one? What's the inevitable this time, Honeybee? Oh yeah, Aiden, you're so mean. You're the meanest person ever. Hey, sometimes I clap back, you know? Sometimes when chat makes fun of me, I make fun of them back. But to be fair, I feel bad when I do that, so I don't think I'm cut out for that kind of thing. Stardew! I was so chill about it in DMs, but I'm gonna kick up sand in here. Do the people know about the Stardew thing? I thought we were keeping this a secret. I thought this was gonna be a surprise. He can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. A rogue honeybee appears. Ready for honey? I never keep things secret. Okay, fair. Should we? I mean, it's gonna be like weeks before it happens, though. I feel like announcing it now, everybody's just gonna get blue-balled. Although, maybe it could be like a countdown. Everyone's so excited for the day that it finally happens. You need Shaden to take over at this point? Yeah, I guess that's true. Shaden can be mean to them, because that's not me. That's evil me. They can choose a team in the meantime. They can pick who's gonna win. I guess that's true. Okay, should I just say what it is then? I worry I'm blowing this up to be like a huge monumental thing. We're just doing a little fun collab. Or maybe we aren't. I don't know. Maybe. We don't know. There's no way to know. Just say it, bro. I just like being silly. Okay. I know. I'm just making sure. At some point, probably later, because I'm doing a bunch of camping things, Honeybee and I are going to be doing a Stardew Valley challenge that Honeybee came up with, so I can't take any of the credit. The idea is farming versus fishing. So we're going to like flip a coin or decide somehow, and one person is going to be farming and one person's going to be fishing, and we're going to get a year in Stardew Valley to see who can make the most amount of money. And it's still, I think it's still somewhat flexible. So if we decide that we want to throw challenges in there or something, we can. You're allowed to like have animals, you're allowed to go to the mine, but that's just to like get materials and unlock things. You're not allowed to sell them for money. So if you're the farmer, your only source of income is selling the plants that you grow. If you're the fisher, your only source of income is selling the fish that you catch. And it's a head-to-head. We're going to be doing it at the same time to see who wins. So we can decide once and for all what is the best use of your time in Stardew Valley. No, I'm kidding. It's to decide which of us is better. Which of us is the Stardew Valley GOAT? And I'll just say, I have 100%ed the game before. As a beginner artist, your streams are very inspirational. Aw, that's so nice, Guarding Blade. I appreciate that so much. That's actually like awesome to hear. It flatters me that people think my streams are inspirational, especially because I'm so freaking slow. Are artisan allowed, like pickling? That's a great question. See, this is why we have Minri in chat. I have to sneeze. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know I sneeze like a dad. It's both, but we all know I'm better. Okay. I'm gonna make you eat your words. Ace Attorney playthrough when? Oh, girl, same. See, the thing is, the thing with storyline games like that is people can't just like tune in and know what's going on. If somebody's never played Ace Attorney and they join halfway through, they'll be like, I'm not going to understand what's going on. I'm just going to leave. You know? So what I'm saying is I need to finish all of Ace Attorney in one stream. Oh, girls, same? I've been 100% thinking, wait, you perfected Stardew Valley as well? Hell yeah, that's awesome. How was the Journey of the Prairie King for you? It was a nightmare. I might go to DC during the season to go to a Knicks game. Only a 1.5 to 2 hour drive? Heck yeah, that's a good idea. It sounds like fun. Yes, the row in the vegetables. The pickling. The pickling. Beware the pickling. So y'all gonna make rules on what's allowed? And also, we'll be doing it at the same time, so if I'm like, am I allowed to pickle vegetables? We can just be like, yes or no. I like to watch your streams as I draw. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Body doubling. I do that too sometimes. I'll pop into a drawing stream when I have something to work on because it's just like, I don't know, having somebody else there makes you feel accountable, even if they're just on stream. 24-hour Ace Attorney stream? Genuinely, I would do it. I might need some help with the voice acting because at about hour 15, I think my throat's gonna explode. So I would need to get other people on the horn so they can voice act with me. But who is gonna be willing to stay up for 24 hours? If someone's gonna be Edgeworth, they are gonna have to be Edgeworth for the full 24 hours. I'm just saying. Wait, actually, it was before the massive update. Me too! I 100%ed Stardew Valley, and then they updated it, which got rid of some of my achievements, so I no longer have 100% in it anymore, and I'm, like, so sad. I hate watching your streams. Yeah, thanks, Alex. the duality of man. Guarding Blade being like, your streams are inspirational. I like to draw along. And Alanix being like, stop streaming. Ah, so fun. Wouldn't it be fun? Although I might have to take Edgeworth for myself. But is that weird though? Because I'm definitely going to be Phoenix. I have to be Phoenix. If we're doing the original trilogy, then of course. If we're doing the Apollo Justice, I want to be Apollo. I'll be a voice actor with you. Don't get me drunk, though. Yeah, that's dangerous. Let me see how long it takes to get to pickling. Don't take that out of context. By bridge to turnabout, it's just your voice. You lost your voice and you're just whispering. Do you headcanon Edgeworth with a British accent or no? Oh, absolutely. Come on. He definitely has a British accent. Look at them. Look at that man. What if you do just Ace Attorney 4 as a test? It's kind of standalone. That's the first one with Apollo Justice, right? The fourth one? Because it's after the trilogy is the Apollo Justice. Yeah. I don't actually own any of the games yet. If I bought them, I would buy them for stream. I didn't get to ask. How are you, Honeybee? Did you have a good stream? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I guess, like, whatever. Like, I hope your stream went, like, good or something. Whatever. It's not like I care. What, like, I don't, doesn't matter to me if your stream is good or not. Like, whatever, dude. No skin off my taint. I did not stream today, but I'm doing okay, thank you. Oh, heck yeah. Now I want your Apollo impression. It's 2026. My Apollo impression is kind of just me. Maybe a little bit higher. Objection! Mr. Wright! That's not court admissible! Also, how quickly can you get gold star crops? Is the question. That is the question. Depends on your fertilizer game. How strong is your fertilizer game? Me in the bedroom? It's dumb. Who else would you want to do besides Apollo? Because I'd assume we'd start from year one. Yes, definitely. We'd start in year one. From the Apollo Justice, gosh, I'm just trying to think of the cases in there. First one is the underwear case. I don't need to be Clavier or Clavier. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce his name. Somebody else could probably pull that off better than me. I'm more of a like sweet innocent protagonist voice than I am the cool edgy side character. That's in the second one. First is the poker one. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right with Trucy. Yeah, that's the second one is with Trucy. I forgot about that. Third one is the concert. Man, from the underground gambling Russian ring, I don't know. There's not that many characters, right? Oh, I would want to be the magician. Walkie-talkie? Yeah, maybe. Al and I are like Shaden and Light Aiden on your shoulder. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Christoph, which magician? Which is the... I mean, I think I could do any of them and it would be fun. I don't want to say any spoilers. I could probably do all the magicians. There's two in that one, right? I was thinking of Valent, but I could do Zack as well. Magnifi doesn't really have lines. Yeah, that's why I was thinking it was just Valent and Zach in it. I could do both of them. Because Zach's not in it a whole lot. Like, he appears. But I think Valent is, like, the main magician in that one. We're talking about Ace Attorney. And I'm trying not to spoil anything, but it's very difficult. I guess in terms of pickling, it's totally dependent on if you can get the damn preserves jar. That's fair. So, I think it's fair then... Well, I guess... It's way easier to get preserves than it is to get roe, right? Actually, not necessarily. I think you can get a fish pond pretty early on. Do Daria and Crescent? I mean, I'd probably do most of the voices, to be fair. I wouldn't need a full cast of people. Maybe split it between one or two other people. It's around the same time, I think. Yeah, the guy with the big pompadour, right? Who's also in the band. Or no, is that later? I might be thinking of somebody different. But yeah, one person, the farmer could get preserve jars, and then the fisher could get the fish ponds. The band guy? Or not the band guy. I know that in my playthrough, I got preserve jars very early. Like week 1, I think. It is the band guy. Okay, it is who I'm thinking about then. Okay. Yeah. I would definitely also be that guy. I think I could do a good... Let's see. He's like a punk band member with a big pompadour. He probably sounds like this. He's got this kind of voice. What are you talking about? I didn't tamper with the radio system. I don't know what. I can't remember anything that goes on in that in that episode. I would also, of course, I want to be the judge. What? Yes. This is truly a perplexing series of events. I did say it's about what you grow / catch, so this is under that. Yeah. Yeah. Catching fish. Farming fish. Breeding fish is a part of fishing, right? So it counts? Question mark? Surely it counts. Oh my gosh, Aiden Judge? Oh yeah, come on, I would do it. It would be so fun. I wanted a fan dub where the judge sounds like Optimus Bob. Oh, you did watch a Prime where it sounds like Optimus Prime? We'll get Curse on to just be Optimus Prime Judge. Judge-timus Prime. James. Are you still here? That would be fun. But yeah. It might be like... Say the poop cum line, Bart. What is it? I don't even remember. Oh, is it, say peacock and no one bats an eye. Say poop cum, and I don't know, what, you get shot? I don't know. I don't remember how it ends. At least I figured out the first part, right? Can you play any girl characters? I could play any girl character I wanted. And I probably would. It was some stupid thing you said in Gamble with your friends. Yeah, I can see that. Or will you outsource them all? If this is actually happening, I definitely want to have some girl characters to myself, because it would be fun. Anyway, James isn't here. James had someone to raid. But if James really wanted us to raid someone specific so badly, then James would still be here. So, we're gonna raid Annie Mint. Playing Minecraft as always, classic. Which ones? I don't know. All of them. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate all of you who tuned into our bonus stream. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, and yet here you are. That's very baller. Son, it's time you turn this peanut into a poop cum. I said that off the dome? Dang, I'm funny. Anyway, don't forget that Raiden is our raid message. I won't be able to stream this weekend, so I won't be here Friday or Sunday, but I will hopefully be back on Tuesday. If I have time to stream at some point between then, I will make an announcement in the announcement tab on the Discord. If not, I'll just see you guys in the next one.
Bye!
That's Sister Sketches. She also says bye. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.